my friends, it is Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be decorating our living room for fall. This is actually the final indoor space that I'm going to be decorating with you this year. And then in my next one, we'll be heading outside and putting together a fall front porch. I have been saving that for last. It's one of my favorite spaces to decorate. It's actually my favorite time of the year to decorate our porch, so I cannot wait. However, today is a cozy day inside. It's rainy, it's overcast, and it just feels like the perfect day to decorate for fall. Here's a before look at the space. I cleared out all of our existing decor, mainly so I can give it a good cleaning, because for fall and Christmas time, really, I tend to add more decor than I would in other parts of the year. More is more in the fall for me. So just good to start fresh and clean. Now I have made a couple of changes since you have probably last seen this room. I'm trying out the chair in the corner. I moved it. We'd had it tucked in this area. I just wasn't enjoying it over there, but it's such a comfortable chair that I don't want to get rid of it. So I'm just testing it over here because we have the extra space to work with. Long term, if we do decide that's the place that we want to have it, I'll probably have to, I'll have to get a larger rug, but I just don't want to buy one right now. So yes, we moved the chair to that corner, and it's a great little cozy spot. I mean, you're close to the fireplace. It swivels so you can look outside. It's my favorite spot to sit in the living room. So I did move the chair. The other thing was that I added this giant Costco olive tree. Since we have moved in here, I've tried lots of options in this little area. It's complicated just with the shelves. You don't want it to be too busy with more like artwork. And I just found that I like having a tree there. So I found this one, and it's huge. It fills the space, and it's definitely what a larger room like this needs. So they do have a smaller version as well. I'll link this one. It's cheaper if you can find it in the store. I will tell you that. It's like over $100 cheaper if you can find it in the store. But yeah, beautiful olive tree. Can you believe I've never had an olive tree before? I've had mini ones. So I'll probably fluff that, but for now I just have it set up here, and that's the other change to the room. Here's your reminder though, when you are decorating seasonally, go ahead and rotate your couch cushions as well. I did that this morning and it made a huge difference, but nice to have a fresh start there before I fill it up with pillows and blankets. So now that that is done, I'm just going to go ahead and wipe down all the surfaces, get them all nice and clean so we can start our decorating. I'm going to use the Method wood cleaner on all of our coffee table, side tables, as well as the shelves on either side of our fireplace. While I'm cleaning, I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining me for today's video. I am so glad you are here. I know there are a ton of fall decorating videos that you could be watching, and I just appreciate that you decided to join me today. Now, this will be, like I mentioned, my last indoor fall decorate with me video I will be sharing, but I still have our fall front porch, which is probably my favorite to decorate for fall. And I also have all kinds of fall homemaking coming up as well. I want to bake and cook and try new recipes, and so I'm just really looking forward to sharing that with you here very soon. decided to just go ahead and mop the floors as well. They definitely needed it. And now I'm super warm, like almost too warm in this flannel. But I wanted to show you my outfit before I change out of it or talk about it anyways. I found this at Target. Isn't it cute? I love the like caramely brown color plaid. And obviously I just left it unbuttoned for today, but I mean, you could wear it buttoned as well. I think would be super cute. I actually got it in an extra small because it's super oversized and I have plenty of room still. So I'd almost consider sizing down. I typically don't wear an extra small. I'm usually more of a small. And then I also wanted to talk about my cozy slippers. You guys, I am a slipper fanatic and I'm not even joking about that. Those of you who have followed me for a while know I love slippers. Like, you will not see me in the house walking without a pair of slippers on. I'm serious. I cannot. Charlie will run around with my slippers and tease me with them, and I will have to chase them until I get it back because I need them in my life. But these are the Sunday slippers from Bombas, and a big thank you to Bombas for sponsoring this video. In the summer I did the Friday slide. Now we're doing the Sunday slipper, and these have not disappointed. Now, just in case you're unfamiliar with Bombas, Bombas has the most comfortable socks. You can also find underwear, bralettes, t-shirts I love, slides, sandals, slippers, another one of my go-tos. But they just have the most comfortable everyday basics, and they're really just created to make us feel comfortable as well as others. And when I say others, for every one purchase that you make from Bombas, they also donate one to a homeless shelter around the United States. They have donated over 100 million items. Isn't that amazing? I just think that is so neat. Now last month, actually the past couple of months, I've stocked up for back to school. The kids got a bunch of Bombas socks. They love them. And it's crazy sock day today for the twins at school. It's homecoming week. And they didn't want to wear any other socks. Like, they had to wear their Bombas, but they mismatched them. So one blue, one white, I think is what Andrew wore, and Ethan did gray and black. I don't know, but they truly love them, and it's for a good reason. They just are the best quality. They have done a ton of research over the years and really understand what we need in socks. So I bought them all theirs. I decided to go ahead and get the slippers for myself this time around, as well as another set of running socks. These have just been really great for my morning routine. I wear the Bombas running socks every single morning when I am working out. They're always coming out with such cute colors that I cannot resist. I love to match my socks to my leggings. Nobody sees me but myself because I'm just at home, but yeah, it's fun to match and feel put together. So these are a nice lightweight. These are the running sock, but you get the blister tab on the back. You also have the honeycomb arch support system. They're also like a left and a right, so that's really nice. Nice venting. They're super comfortable. I'd never have to worry about my socks bunching up as I'm running. They're just amazing. Bombas also offers a 100% happiness guarantee, so you know you're getting a product that they stand behind, even if your dog eats a sock or you lose one, which can definitely happen. We've all had those days, missing socks. Whatever happens to the socks? I mean, will we ever know? I don't know. But I'm gonna have a QR code on the screen as well as a link down below in the description box. If you click on that link, use my code CrystalTara, that's going to save you 20% off of your first order with Bombas. Definitely check out the athletic section. They have so many different options available. My favorite's the running, but I mean, there's just so many to choose from. I think it's time to decorate though. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to start actually over in this area of the living room and work my way to the shelves last, only because the shelves always give me troubles and I want to just make sure I have enough time to, you know, I want to dedicate any leftover time that I can to them. So, here we go. It's hard work cleaning the house. I did have to take my flannel off, so got that off and my hair's up. We're ready to go. I should probably move these back too. And I did bring down this little black table. It was up in our bonus room to see if I like having a table between these chairs. So far, so good. So I'm going to start with just layering a bunch of blankets and pillows onto our couch. And I don't know why I put so much effort into arranging them all nicely because they never end up like this on a daily basis, but a girl can dream. So I'm just mixing and matching lots of different colors and patterns and going for more of a, I don't know, collected look. A lot of the pillows came from Target over the years. I also ordered a couple of pillow covers from Amazon. The brown one specifically I love. And then the like linen looking ivory color pillows that you'll see me use, I actually found those at Home Goods. And I always love a good chunky throw blanket for fall as well as winter. This one, again, from Target. I love the knit detail to it as well as the tassel. So definitely look forward to using this throughout all of the colder months. And then I also wanted to show you the blanket that our kids just really love as well. I'll link this along with anything else that I can, but this blanket is so soft and warm, so I definitely need to leave this out. I'm just going to add this to a basket that stays on the side of our couch. To me, during the fall season, you can just never have enough blankets. Next, I'm going to style our coffee table, and usually I'll do a tray on the top, but this time around I'm going to try without and see what I think. So I'm just going to start out with a vase that contrasts from our coffee table, and then I'm going to put in these hearth and hand stems. I really like them because they not only have that green tone, but also the burgundy color that I have been just obsessed with this fall. Now this coffee table isn't very big, so I'm not going to add a ton of decor, but I definitely want it to be full. This cute little scallop tray was from Amazon. It's just a nice place to not only put a remote, but can also act as a coaster sometimes. I love this green book, and I'm going to have that on the top because it says outside in. And the reason I did that is because I found this glass box on Amazon. It's super cute, and I thought it would be a fun way for the kids to collect things from outside, maybe like pine cones or just beautiful leaves that they find, and we'll place them in this box. Because I'm doing all things cozy with decorating and staying home, I decided to go ahead and light the candle, pull it away from the plants so we don't have any problems, but it just gets it nice and cozy and smells really good. Now I have one last little table that I wanted to add some decor to. I decided to use this Pottery Barn vase. I actually love it because it's the similar color and shape as our lamps in the space, so it helps balance the room out a little bit more. And inside the vase, I have two of these Amazon branded, they're the Afloral knockoffs, I'll just say that. They aren't as nice, but they do the job. They're a little bit fragile in my opinion, but I actually do really like them and love the color that it pulls from the pillows as well as from the coffee table. now it is time to style the open shelving. Now, these have been a work in progress ever since we moved in, as far as finding the right pieces that fit in the shelves and work in the room. So I do have some pieces that I just like to keep out, and they pretty much always go in the same place. These magnolia vases are one of them. I just like the simplicity, but it also helps fill that top shelf. To the other side, I'm adding this hearth and hand plant. This is like one of my favorites that I bought this year, so it was really hard to put it up high, but I love the pop of color and the size of it for that shelf. To the middle one, I'm placing this clock that's years old from Kirkland's, and same with these two little stack boxes. They just always go there. Again, they're from Kirkland's. And I always love a good pop of black, so this vase that I'm going to add came from Hobby Lobby. To the next shelf, I'm adding some books, some of my favorites actually. I've slowly been building my book collection as well. I'd love to add more to these shelves over the next year if I can. The black frame came from Target, and I like how it's opposite of the black vase to just balance that bold color. Then I have a family photo, and then I'm going to finish off this shelf with stacking some books. I decided to take off this sleeve just to bring another color to the shelf. I love the beautiful gray color, and I'm going to top them off with a pumpkin that I bought from Hobby Lobby. This bottom shelf, I have a little bit more room to work with. They're a little bit taller, so I like that. And I'm going to start out with this large frame and just layer this in the back. I also have this Pottery Barn vase that just always lives there. I like how it fits. And to contrast that, I'm using this new brown vase that I found. I love the stripe detail and just the different texture. It just brings that warmer tone to this shelf. Now, these stems I've had for a while. They are similar in color, so they're not bringing too much busyness to the shelf, but it just needed a little bit something. Now, lastly, I have this bowl from Magnolia. I love the character of it, but it was kind of boring on its own, so I decided to go ahead and add some pine cones to the bottom, and then I'm going to top it off with these cute little rattan pumpkins that I found from Target. One side done, I last minute decided to add a book under that bowl. I'm not quite sold on it yet. I like the element of black, but I'm not sure if that's the right choice. So I may change that, but so far so good. Now we'll move over to this side. Once I have this side decorated, I'll just stand back and see what changes need to happen. For this side of the shelving, I'm going to try to add items that are similar to the other side, but different. So items that are maybe the same color or same idea, but just obviously a different item. So I started out with a plant. The greenery actually is from Michael's. I really love the color of it, and the vase from Hobby Lobby. To mirror those white vases on the other side, I just used a stacked book and a pumpkin. Now, them two middle shelves, they give me a little bit trouble. I have enough items for them, but they're very similar, and I'll talk about it here in just a little bit. So things will change around as I get decorating. But this white bowl is a planter from Walmart. These cute little bells I bought last year from Magnolia. They're so cute. I love the little scallop detail. And then I'm just going to fill in with some other items, stacked books, some pumpkins, and some vases. Now, last year I didn't buy a ton of fall decor, so I didn't have a ton to work with. But one thing I did buy last year were these glass pumpkins from Pottery Barn. They were almost like a housewarming gift. I thought that we needed them. They're very cute, but you can actually put a candle inside of them, which is fun. I just haven't gotten around to that yet. So I did get those last year. I'm sure they still have them. Now to this bottom shelf, I'm adding this wall art print that came from Kirkland's. It has beautiful brown shades and perfect for fall. And I just layered it with this Hearth and Hand art print. And then to it, I'm just going to add this brown vase that I actually found at a local furniture store. I love the color and texture, and it was just so unique. And to it, I'm going to add these beautiful hydrangea stems that you can find at Hobby Lobby. This last item was actually supposed to go in our kitchen for fall, but it arrived after I had already decorated. I decided to place it on this shelf, and I think I'm going to just leave it, but it came from McGee & Co. I look forward to decorating that possibly for Christmas, but for fall, I think I'm just going to leave it very simple on the shelf on its own. I'm standing back and I'm hesitant to move anything because once you start, it's hard to stop. But so far, so good. You know, I think I'd like to remove the two little bells. I have a lot of groupings of 2 on this side. So I think the easiest one would be to remove the little bells because I think I could use them on the console table behind the couch. But I just need to find something to replace those with. Maybe, some art, a frame. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I'm slowly gathering items that fit on these shelves, and it's kind of slim pickings at this point, but let me remove, I don't know, maybe I like the bells because they add a little bit of brass. I had ordered these, they're like wooden tops from Magnolia. I just thought they were unique and they would make a fun bowl filler. Wasn't planning to use them out here, but I feel like this white bowl is kind of just boring. So while you can't really see a lot of it, it's kind of unique, I can figure. For today and not stress about it, so I'm not going to, I think, add anything else. The good thing about open shelving like this is you kind of want them to look curated. You just casually place them there and it looks great. And so I'm going to just keep that in mind and move forward. All the decor is on there. It's not perfect, but I'm happy with it. So last but not least, I want to actually add a garland to our mantle. Now we have a frame TV and my family's always very hesitant about me adding it because it blocks the sensor. Did you know that frame TVs have a Bluetooth setting? So I don't have to worry about blocking the sensor anymore, which means I can add a garland. Of course, I can't go too crazy, it'll cover the TV, but I can at least add something, so progress. This is the A floral garland. I originally was going to mix it with the Hobby Lobby one, but it was just too much red. I ended up returning the Hobby Lobby one. Decided to keep this one just because it's really, the way that they made it, it's just really nice. It drapes easily and you don't have to be good at it to make it look good. So the easier the better in my opinion. So we have a very open floor plan, as you can see, into the kitchen. On the hood vent, I put a beautiful wreath. So I decided to order stems that match it, and I want to use these on our mantle as well. These are actually stems, they're not a garland, so I'm hoping I can just like stick them in there. They're nice and they have a nice drape to them, so I think they'll look just really natural, falling off the mantle a little bit, and it'll help tie the two spaces together. Okay, my friends, that's everything I have to share with you for today's video. It's feeling extra cozy in here. You know, I haven't quite decided if I want to put anything on the hearth yet. I almost feel like it gets a little bit too busy with things on there. Plus, I like just the simple beauty of the garland on there, so I'm not quite sure yet. But stay tuned for the fall home tour. I will share with you if I do end up adding anything or any changes I make to the shelves. There's also a few spaces I have decorated that I haven't shared with you in some of my Decorate With Me videos. So make sure to subscribe, stick around if you are not already. Do not forget to check out the Bombas link down below in the description box for cozy season essentials. And I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.